Tonight on 60 Minutes, the heartbreaking global killer.
Being alone with a newborn was really scary.
Why loneliness is deadly.
I know that people are at much higher likelihood of dying young.
Just as harmful as smoke.
Good evening and welcome to the program. I'm Tom Steinford. Back in the 1960s, when Elvis Presley first swooned, "Are you lonesome tonight?" he would have had no idea his heartbreaking lament would take on its greatest significance 6 decades later. But in Australia and around the world, loneliness has become a massive health epidemic. In fact, researchers say being lonely is just as detrimental to our well-being as smoking and excessive drinking. Yes, that's right, loneliness can be deadly. And it doesn't matter who you are, young, old, male, female, rich or poor. It strikes without discriminating.
Everybody's talking at me. I don't hear a word they're saying. Only the echoes of my mind.
It seems contradictory, but life has never been as crowded and yet as lonely as it is right now.
I can see their faces.
In fact, medical experts are calling loneliness the epidemic of our time. And you might be surprised who suffers.
I'm going where the sun keeps shining.
Back in Australia, there are more old-fashioned ways of beating loneliness, even in the tiniest and most isolated towns, like Caragabal in Western New South Wales, with its population of 200 people, give or take.
Do you ever get lonely out here?
I don't, no. Even if I look around me and can't see people, I know they're not far away.
Karen Pollock is the chair of the town's promotion group. And makes it impossible for people to get lonely out here.
So you've got 3 minutes to build a plane and we're going to have a fly off.
You've lived in Sydney.
Yes.
And you've lived in the bush.
Yes.
How do they stack up?
For me personally, I don't know if it was my personality or what it was, but I did not make friends in Sydney.
Do you struggle to make friends around here, though?
No.
So
you don't really have a choice in the country.
Everyone stops you for a chat.
Everyone is family and friends. That's just the way it works.
You want your bar to look nice and green?
Yeah, that's true.
And that's exactly how it worked for Karen and her husband Mitch when she was told 2 years ago she had aggressive breast cancer. The town rallied.
My kids were their kids. They'd drop in with food, they'd take the kids, they'd do whatever needed to be done. And it wasn't, I think probably in the city people say, call me if you need anything. That's not what we do in the country, we just get in and help. So they were a godsend and I don't know that we would have got through it how we did without them.
What's the solution to loneliness?
Well, I can't solve the world's problems, but
Come on.
I think that if everyone found their community, whether it is in a small place like this or if they form one themselves in bigger places, like make an effort to, whether it's your neighbourhood or whether it's your school group or whatever it is, form your own community and people will take a vested interest in all the people in it and won't be as lonely.
And that's our program for tonight. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next week with another edition of 60 Minutes. I'm Tara Brown. See you then.